What up? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the fastest way to fix your credit yourself in 10 steps. So go fix your credit yourself. This is the fastest way that I know of. I have good results with it, so I'm just here to show you my experience. Now, everybody's experience might not be the same, but I feel like as long as you keep pushing it and pushing at it, you're going to accomplish it eventually. So this is my 10 steps on what I think you should do. First thing, pull your 3 credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. You get all 3 for free. I think right now because of the coronavirus, they're doing it till I think April 2021. You can get it for free once a week, but they normally give it to you for free once a year. So you can pull your credit report from annualcreditreport.com for free. Okay, you're going to look at all 3 of your reports and you're going to write down all your old addresses, phone numbers. You're going to write down your old job and your name if it's spelled wrong, or your name if it's like you have your last name and you have your last name first on TransUnion, but on Equifax it might have your first name and then have your last name. So if it's not in the correct order, then you write that down. Step number 3, if you have any negative accounts that's using your current address, if you use your current address to like apply for something and you got credit and it's now negative, then you need to use a different address, because the object is to get everything, all your personal information need to be different from all your negative accounts. All your inaccurate negative accounts, your address, phone number, your job, all that need to be different than whatever you put on the application when you apply for that account. So if you have that same address, then you need to use like your brother address, your relative, your mama. Just use somebody's address that you didn't have mail coming to that's not on your credit report. So your next step after you get your address, or if your current address is okay, then you're going to write a letter. You're going to write a dispute letter. You're going to write a dispute letter to remove all of your old addresses, saying that you're not associated with these addresses, phone numbers, or jobs. And you're going to give them a copy of your new address where you got mail coming to. You gotta make sure you get mail to come to it so you can show proof that that's your new address. Show them your name with your driver's license, and then you can have your new job. And if you have the same job, you can just say you're self-employed now, or you have a different job, you can just change that the job that they have on it and put another job. Okay, after you do that, the next step you want to do is take that letter and you want to mail it certified mail. Make sure you mail it certified mail so you can keep the paper trail, keep a receipt of you mailing your letter so they can't say they didn't get it. Okay, once you mail it in and they correct all your personal information is updated. After that, you're going to look at your credit report and you're going to compare all 3 credit reports. You're going to look at the accounts and you're going to make sure each account match and say the same thing. You're going to look for any inconsistent or any inaccurate information. So if you look at an account and it says that you opened this account 2015 in April on TransUnion, but on Equifax it says you opened it in 2000 or in 2010, like I said, a different number. So whatever is inconsistent, it can't say you opened it on one credit bureau, it's saying you opened it in 2015, and the other one is saying you opened it in 2020 or something like that. So that's inconsistent, that's inaccurate. So any information like that, any information that's on your report, that's what you're going to check. Each account has to match. Now some accounts doesn't report on another account because they just report to one credit bureau, which that's okay. But just each one that report to the same credit bureau, that's what you're going to compare. If you report on all 3, then you're going to compare all 3. You need to say the exact same thing. Even the balance, down to the balance, down to the payment history, any information that they have on you, about that account. That's what you're gonna be comparing with each one that makes sure to say the exact same thing. So once you have all your inconsistent information, inaccurate information, that's what you're going to write another dispute letter, and you're going to dispute the inconsistency and the inaccuracy of the information. Then you're going to mail that certified mail. Once you mail that certified mail, normally you're going to have a higher chance of getting your item deleted because you're going to have a person to sit down and really check it and really see that this information is inaccurate. Because if you do it the normal way and you just send your dispute letters, all they do is send it through a system called eOSCR system, and all the eOSCR system do is it check your name, it check your address, it check your job, it check your phone number, and it just see does it match the negative items. If it matched the same, if it matched the same address that they have on you and the same address you using as your current address, then if it matches the same on your credit report, then they just gonna say verified. The system automatically gonna verify. But because you updated your personal information first, they're not gonna be able to verify it. So they're gonna have to look in deeper and really investigate it and really see that this information is inaccurate. And that will boost your chance of getting your things deleted way faster, way quicker than just disputing the inaccurate information the regular way. So if it come back and they still say verified, I just say repeat the process. And once you repeat the process, if you have this inaccurate, inconsistent, and you was in detail when you write the dispute letter, be in detail, tell them that you open this account, you have it showing that it's open in 2015 on TransUnion, and then you're trying to open on Equifax in 2020. That's inconsistent, that's inaccurate. They have to prove it. The ball is in their hand. They have to prove which one is correct, or can they verify the account at all. So it's up to them to do that. So if it doesn't work, I repeat the process, and then if it doesn't work the second time, I will contact a consumer lawyer, and a consumer lawyer will help you with the rest of the process. Just make sure you keep your paperwork, because you want to keep a paper trail, and just make sure you be detailed on what you're disputing. You ain't disputing the account just because it's negative. You're disputing the inconsistency and the inaccurate information on that. That's what you're disputing when you compare the three. And once you have your paper trail, and if they don't dispute it, they're breaking the law because they're supposed to investigate it. And you can contact a consumer lawyer, and you can bring them to court for free. And you can wind up getting some money if they don't follow the law. So that's the fastest way that I think that you can get it. But like I said, I'm just going off my experience and what I know and my knowledge. So just for education purpose, I'm not promising you everybody is going to get those results, but that will boost your chance if you do it this way, and you clean up your personal information first so you can get through the system so they can really investigate your dispute that you're disputing. So if you like this information, I want you to give me a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks.